I make stickers. This is my Snoopy present sticker, but I have a lot of variety, and if you want to check them out, look no further than the first link in the description. Moth Country on Ko-Fi. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so you're my 230. Yes, let's get into this. Hey, I'm willing to help out anyone, anywhere. Okay, including right beside the toilets. Luckily, this bathroom is used a little bit less, not only for privacy reasons, but also does not stink, which is nice. But yeah, even a little bit of odor, you know, like it sucks because it might like stick on my clothing, or like I'll carry it around and then I'll be known as like sewer guy or something. I don't know. You never know. Okay, so we're just you're here for the lice check, right? Okay, thank God. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the best agenda, best planning skills. I don't have the best much of anything, but I do have the best knitting needles in town. These are my trusty dusty, handy dandy knitting needles. They almost look like chopsticks, but they're not. I don't know how you knit though, actually. Is it like this? Do you think that's the general motion? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to be using these to actually part the hair and take a look at the scalp, okay? What's this? Could be a fluff. Oh, that's a fluff. Okay, good. I basically just part the hair and I take a look at the scalp and I look for any signs of lice. I look for nits and I look for lice. Obviously I look for bugs. And yeah, sometimes there's just one louse and sometimes there's 10 billion. So you never know what you're about to get into. I'm just gonna move you a little. That's great. It's a bit of a tight squeeze inside of this room. Stall thing. But it's kind of nice operating in here because if you do have any creepy crawlies crittering around on the scalp, we could do the treatment right here, right now. We just wash your hair in the kitchen. No, kitchen sink. We're not in the kitchen. The bathroom sink. You really just want to go place by place across the scalp. There's places where the lice definitely prefer that they like more than others, but for the most part I just like to be very thorough all throughout and do my due diligence, make sure that I'm not missing anything. Your scalp does look quite healthy, which is excellent to see. When did you start getting lice symptoms? When did you start getting weary? Okay. Well, it's good to get checked as soon as you have like a tiny, even just a little hunch, an intuition, an inkling, because it's just better that way, you know. It's easier to remove, easier to deal with, and it is in the sense that like I just really have to be thorough, otherwise I could miss it. But it's really good for everyone else because then they can't find the lice either. If they're like passing by you on the hall, you know, walking in the hall, and they go and they see little critters crawling across the scalp, might start a bit of a gossip train. Nobody wants that, so that's why I do my job and I help out as best as I can. Do you ever watch Twitch streamers? Because I never do. But there's like certain Twitch streamers that I really like watching like clips of, or like sometimes I'll watch VODs. Specifically people like Vanilla Mace or KDB. I love seeing clips online of them. I'm just taking a light pen. So maybe close your eyes. I have accidentally blinded 1 or 2 clients with one of these bad boys, but I'm going to be doing it on your scalp. So unless there's like a sudden movement, or one time there was an earthquake, that was a bit of a disaster. But anyways, you shouldn't actually see it at all. Okay. The light pen really helps to allow me to see nits. So far you are clean. I'm going to take a look at the nape of your neck, so I'm just going to have you look down, down, down like that. They love the nape of the neck. Okay. Just taking a look here. Okay, nothing so far, which is interesting. Let's move you like that now. Sorry if I'm just like moving and tossing and turning your head every which direction. It's all part of the experience, yeah. Let's take a look at the back of the ear. They love the back of the ear. Back of the ear is a place that not a lot of people take a look. But I'm just gonna take a little look here. Trying to get the hair out of the way. It likes to linger and catch. Noticing a bit of dead skin back here. Just behind the ear, yeah, but that's not really my job. And then taking a look at the hairline behind the ear. Nothing so far, yeah. So far you look totally fine. I'm not noticing anything concerning anything suspicious. Okay. It could be like a placebo effect. Maybe you thought you had lice for some reason and then you started getting itchy. Or it could be dandruff, but I haven't noticed too much dandruff. Could be an irritation to a shampoo, laundry detergent that you're washing your pillowcase with, and then sleeping on the pillowcase. Could be other things too, but those are just some of them off the top of my head, the tippy top. Just gonna take a look at the other ear. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, closing your eyes is always welcome. I always want people to feel relaxed and comfortable. So if you just want to close your eyes, and don't worry, I'll wake you when we're done so you won't miss your next class. If you do happen to doze off, but it's only happened a handful of times where someone actually dozed off. One time it was during exam season, and so I think that they were just really tired from studying. Alrighty. Got a little nose itch. My press-ons keep falling. I clearly did not do a good enough job sticking them on. They're just cheap ones, and I'm just using the little tabs to keeping them on. I'm not using actual nail glue. I need to find some good techniques, I guess. I guess I'm not a professional yet. I am a professional in hair parting though. It's my one thing I can put on the resume. Okay. Have you ever had lice before? Okay. Just moving every strand. Just trying to get a clean part, so I'm just gonna moving. Oh yeah, do you like my shirt? It says, "Have fun with chainsaws." And I really like this shirt because one time I had to go to the hospital and I had to get stitches. Don't worry, nothing crazy. But I also had to get actually an x-ray done. And the x-ray guy, but I kind of had to go in a rush, so I didn't have time to change. And I had injured my hand and I was kind of rushing out, like I said, so I didn't have time to lint roll. And this was my pajama shirt. It was right when I woke up pretty much, so I was wearing this as my pajama shirt. I love this shirt a lot. And anyways, the x-ray tech, he said, "I love your shirt." And I said, "Oh, thanks." And I felt so awkward because I was already insecure with the fact that I was wearing this shirt because it was covered in cat hair. If you have cats, any black shirt gets crazy. And so, anyways, I like that story. And also, actually, funny enough, he actually complimented my nails when I was there. I had different nails than these, but they were black, but they were sparkly, and I also did them myself, but I did them with glue. And he complimented me on those as well. He said those look very expensive, and I said, It's like the opposite of Dolly Parton. It's like it takes a lot of it takes very little money to look this expensive. I think he was just being nice to me though. I'm just kidding. I do not think I look expensive, but anyways. I like that story. And then just recently I wore this shirt and somebody said that they thought that it was like Have Fun with Chainsaws, that it was like talking about cutting down a Christmas tree with a chainsaw. And I thought that was kind of funny as well. But anyways, I really like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and I really like Leatherface a lot. Although I've only ever seen the first 2 movies, so I don't know. Am I a real Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan? Guess not. Although I did recently see House of a Thousand Corpses, and that reminded me a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty much just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but like more 2000s rather than... Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was at like 78? I don't know actually. I think it was the 70s though, right? I guess I could use a brushing up on some horror history. I love horror a lot. Hence the black nails. I like to be spooky. And when I was a kid, by kid I mean like teenager, like young adult, I always really liked like nature and like Hobbit fantasy aesthetics. And then I kind of got older. Now I'm more into like darker aesthetics, but I don't know, it's hard to incorporate, I guess, like both into one because I already have a lot of the like vintage. And then I also really like toys and like Littlest Pet Shops, and it's kind of hard to be goth and also like Littlest Pet or have a like darker goth like aesthetic. I know goth is a little bit more elaborate than just likes black, you know. Anyways, I think you get what I mean. Sorry, I got kind of distracted. Okay, I'm still not seeing any lice on your hair, which I guess should be relieving for you. You have really pretty hair though. So where did you say you were itchy again? Mostly the top. Oh, interesting. Normally, like I already said, behind the ears and the nape of the neck. I can also take a look at your hairline. Just gonna take a look at your face here. No, looks fine. Okay, let's check the top then. I've also been rewatching Gilmore Girls. That always puts me in a fall mood. And it always puts me in like an analog mood. Makes me want to get like a CD player, a digital camera, that's the word I was thinking for. And I can just take pictures of everything. Hey, I could take a picture of your scalp. That could be quite cool. I don't know why I would do that, but it could be kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to get into horror video games. I started playing RE7. It's my first horror game, like, literally ever. Started playing that, like, back in, like, February, I think. And I still haven't finished it, but guess what I bought? I bought Pokemon Pocopia. I finally have been able to buy it. That's a bit tricky. Pokemon Pocopia. I finally was able to buy it. And I'm so excited to play it, but I actually bought it a few days ago. But I haven't played it yet because I'm, like, kind of scared. Are you ever, like, scared to start something that you're really excited for? And also, like, you want to have, like, dedicated time. Like, you want to, like, set aside, like, dedicated an hour, like, just dedicated to playing the game or doing whatever. And you feel like you just don't have that. And then you, like, won't start it, even though starting it would be better than not starting it, you know? It's a problem I have. Just brushing through and seeing if any lice get caught in the teeth of the comb, but it doesn't look like it. Nope. No. Oh, I did get a few strands of hair. Sorry about that. But still no lice. Oops. You're only shedding a little bit though, so that's good at least. One time I had somebody shed like an entire fistful of hair in one brush. They were not happy with me. No. Well, I'm still happy that you came to me, even if you don't have lice, but we're still going to keep taking a look. We're going to be very thorough. I don't want to miss anything, but I'm still very glad that you came to me because you never know, number one. And number two, I think that more people should participate in the bathroom economy. I think that more people should spend their money in the bathroom economy. You never know what you can buy or find here, for example. I actually just bought these two little figurines from an anime I like, just in this bathroom. Right? Aren't they just so cute? These little figurines, little dress. This one has black hair, little headband, and her little dress, and they're both sleeping, which I think is super cute. They both just sleep right beside each other. So yeah, you can find all sorts of very cool things in the bathroom, but we're almost done here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of do these big parts just to see if I missed anything, okay? No, I totally think that you are 100% clean and taken care of, so I wouldn't worry about lice. But if you are worried, you can do a little tea tree oil shampoo or That should ease your worries. Thank you so much for participating in the bathroom economy today. For letting me check your scalp, for being an amazing client, and I hope that maybe that you'll book me again, maybe for a haircut, scalp massage, scalp treatment, anything you want.